MEM, Masters of Engineering Management. This has become very popular master's program, and I know there are a lot of misunderstanding about it, misconception. People think that they should go because they want to go from tech to management. Is it really true? Is it really worth it? Are there jobs for people? Should you come without experience, with experience, and everything related to MEM? I am going to explore in this video. So let's get started. If you're new to this channel, my name is Yudi. I was an international student, came to study computer science, pivoted my career into product, and I'm a senior product manager at a fintech startup company. And on this channel, we talk about everything related to studying in United States, how to build a career, and immigration. But today's topic is very important, which is Masters in Engineering Management. I keep getting this question asked again and again, and I think most people have misunderstood that this program is only for people who want to build tech management or product management. So I'm gonna help you understand, and I have an extremely cool mind map that I designed, and so that is what I will be sharing in the video. And again, the entire presentation is available. If you want to download it, let me know. I'll put it in the description below. Also, if you are planning to go into fall 2025 or spring, I have WhatsApp group. Just comment which group you would want to be part of, and I'll send you the link. All right, so Masters of Engineering. Again, this is available, link in the description. First thing we want to start understanding is, I think people call this engineers MBA program, but there's a lot more to it. It's, MEM is really building the tech future leaders. So CEOs and CTOs and all of this is coming really out of MEM program. Let me give you two product-based companies. So again, there are lots and lots of product-based companies, and these products are driven by tech, and tech is driven by engineers. So essentially the base is engineers, but engineers need someone who can have a leader and vision, who can drive them to point A to point B, who can, again, engineers have doing their job, but their job impacts a lot of other departments. So there needs to be a central point like product managers, program managers, project managers, engineering manager, supply chain manager, and so forth. All these people are the leaders or managers who have their core engineering concept, but they also love people management. So combination of this gave the rise to engineering management program. And a lot of university call this that we build T-shaped engineers. So T is right there. Why T-shaped? So this is a vertical line, which is your core engineering field. So maybe you've done mechanical engineer, you've done industrial engineering, or you've done computer science, you've done electrical engineering or cybersecurity. That is your core engineering field. Now MEM is going to teach you business and management with regards to your core engineering field. So that is why it's called T. Some also call it pie shape engineers, which you can build another secondary engineering, which is data field. A lot of this engineering management course also have a data component, because again, as a tech leader, you cannot just make decision based on your gut and feelings. You have to make decision based on data. So that's why there is also this another line. Again, all of this is available. I will also share this on my newsletter. So if you are not part of my newsletter, I send it out every single week. More than 23,000 people are actually receiving it. So again, link will be in the description. You'll get it every Wednesday. Go and subscribe. So now, before I tell you what do MEM really teach and what are the career options you will get out of it, let's understand who is this really for. So this is suitable for engineers who want to use or leverage their engineering skill, but wants to be in the business and strategy and leadership roles. So that is why it is the T-shape. So business management, and they still want to be in their core engineering field. Again, this is prime for mechanical engineer, also wants to pivot into product. Maybe they will be good supply chain manager, and they don't want to do hardcore supply chain, even though you may have learned that, but now you want to take those principles and understand the leadership and business management principles. Okay, what are one caveat that I want to clarify is a lot of people think that it is only for tech people and it's only for software people, but it's not really true. It's for engineering. That is what E stands for in MEM, which is engineering. So it can be civil, construction, production, chemical, whatever engineering, basically concepts that need leadership and management. Now, what are the typical personality type? And this I want to caveat out, you can be an introvert, but again, you will see the personality type and you might think that, oh, I am not this. It could be one of this, but these are the common personality trait in the people who pursue MEM. So one is they like to bridge the gap between engineering team and business team, right? They are not someone who wants to do the core engineering, but they love engineering. They also love business and they want to bridge between them. They love solving problem using data. So for example, if you are running a YouTube channel, you make YouTube videos, which is the core engineering side of things, but then you understand, okay, this is what audience want based on what YouTube data is giving you. So now you keep improving it. So that is innately engineering management. Again, it's a very naive example, but you get my point, right? You enjoy cross collaboration and can lead a group of people. Again, this is someone who do, because engineering a product is made or tech is made with the help of a lot of departments: business, finance, sales, support, marketing, all of this, and not just engineering, right? So you do enjoy the cross collaboration, you understand the overall vision and you want to bring it together and deliver and create a product. You're someone, they are also proactive, go-getters, and they just know how to get stuff done. Basically, you call it jugadu, right? Like in our language. So they are someone who are proactive, who are go-getter. They know how to get stuff done. They can convey, this is the most important part. They can first understand and convey technical information to customers and colleagues in business terms. So you understand engineering concept, and engineering people don't know how to communicate that to the business and marketing and sales people. So you can take those complex terms and help people understand that, okay, this is why the project is going to take maybe 2 months versus, like, if engineering is saying like, oh, it requires a database, it requires MongoDB, it requires web services, microservice architecture, X and so. Customers or business people are like, I don't know, you're talking gibberish to me. I have no idea what you mean, but you can take that context, you can take the business context and come up with a proper project plan because you understand that. Same again, I'm not from supply chain background, so I can't give you supply chain examples, but I'm assuming you understand. You can take the same example in supply chain or industrial or whatever industry you are from. Now, when you look at this, you innately think that, oh, this is for extrovert. That is true. But I'm an introvert, and yeah, this might become surprise to you. I'm an introvert, so they can be an introvert because introverts also make a good leaders. Introvert does not mean that, I think a lot of people confuse introverts. Introvert just means that they get the energy by being themselves. But that does not mean they cannot perform, they cannot present, they cannot communicate. They are not a leader. You can be all of this and yet be introvert. Now that we understand who is this for, so if this is someone like you might want to consider MEM. Okay. Now let's also look at who is this not really for, like who should not go for this program. Okay. So if you want to get into pure management roles like sales, this does not include pre-sales engineers, right? I should say this does not include, doesn't include pre-sale, right? Investment banking, accounting, trading, those are like hardcore MBA programs where you might want to do MBA if that is what you want to like really get into. MBA in finance, MBA in general business management, MBA in accounting. Those, if you want to do that, then probably that might be the best way to get into. And also, this is not someone who thinks that, I just hate coding and I want to do some tech management role and hence MEM. It may be for you, but it does not mean just because you hate coding, this is why it's good for you. You might be good at data science, you might be good at cybersecurity, you just haven't explored those areas. That does not mean that MEM is your way. Let's look at what is the personality trait people who would not thrive in this environment. Someone who's an individual contributor, like, I don't care about the world, I just give me the task and I'll like get stuff done on my own, right? Yeah, these are typical engineers. Cannot work well with teams, or doesn't prefer to work with big teams. Again, you are an individual contributor, you think about your task, and you don't really care what this person is doing and how that person works impact you or your work impacts them. You just want to get your stuff done. Doesn't want to deal with the coordination and just want to work on their own task. Again, as an MEM, as the person who comes out of MEM program, they usually will work with multiple teams, multiple stakeholders, clients, vendors, relationships management, and all of this. And you don't want to deal with it. You are like, this is not my cup of tea. I don't care if I don't want to bring people together to get to a one point. I just want to do my own thing, right? Don't worry about overall business side of things. Like, again, I don't care how my one line of code is impacting the revenue. That is not my responsibility. I don't care what the roadmap is. Just prioritize the roadmap, give me the feature that I need to work for. Again, I'm giving very specific for software engineers, but you understand what I mean. So if you are someone like that, then maybe MEM is not for you. And again, these people can be an extrovert. So please don't misunderstand introverts and extroverts. Like, okay, I am an extremely extrovert. That means I have to be an MEM. No. I had engineers, in fact, I have engineers under me who are extremely extrovert, and they love to be extrovert, yet they love to do individual contribution. That just does not mean like because they are extrovert, they should be like a product manager or something like that. All right, now let's take a look at what does MEM really teach you. Okay, so first is marketing, leadership strategy, business management. This come under like a little bit of finance, again depending on which core path you choose. Industry standard management, what does that mean? You will learn project management, product management, supply chain management, operation management, engineering management, software development management, all kinds of management, whichever industry you're trying to niche into, right? You will learn definitely a lot of people management, which is again a lot of soft skills. So you will learn professionalism, communication, teamwork, how to work with a team, critical thinking, ethics, humanness, valuing people, empathy, right? So all of these things you will learn in MEM. So you are essentially building these skills for what type of career, because that is what you want to know. Like, okay, this is all great, Yudi. Like, what type of career will I really get? So let me show you that. Okay, so which careers you will get into? There are several. That is why a lot of people like this, is because it's very broad spectrum. So you can start with operations manager, lot of product manager roles, right? And in that it can be core PM, growth PM, product marketing manager, user research, UX strategist, and all of those. Consulting, a lot of like tech consulting role comes out, strategy role comes out, business ops roles comes out. Obviously program management, which basically project management, program managers, technical program manager, customer success manager, business analyst, data science also, because again you remember I said in the very beginning, there's a lot of MEM programs have a heavy emphasis on data science. So you could be data analyst, data engineer, but essentially if you want to become that, then I wouldn't choose MEM for this career, right? Like you should maybe go for masters in data science or business analytics, because that will be much more suited than engineering management course. You can also become supply chain analyst or supply chain manager. And again, these are not limited. These are some of this. Everything that I say is caveat out. Like there's a lot more depth into which career you choose, which university you choose, which program you choose. There's a broad understanding of MEM. So please just don't hone in into it. And again, if you have any further question on this topic, please let me know in the comments below. And by the way, I will also tell you, like, if you are interested in any of this or specifically MEM careers, and if you have already made this decision, I have an ultimate US course and also an ultimate like job hunting course that will like give you so much more holistic approach. Like, this is what I'm teaching here is like maybe 10% of it. In the course, I go even more deeper, like how to figure out your clarity of like role, resume, LinkedIn, networking, and all of that. So again, check it out. Link is in the description. Okay, so now that you understand what is MEM and what skills is going to teach you, what careers you will get, what are some of the colleges or what are some of the universities you should start looking into. Okay, I just want to emphasize these are popular universities that are known for MEM programs. These are not limited to. Please don't just assume that these are the only university you should go to, because there are so many more, and these are some of them. Again, we will make each university's detailed video. Please let me know which one are you interested in. I will give you one example of Duke in this video, but again, we will go much more depth for each university, the career outcome and the program outcome, and why this university and how their all of the overall Purdue MEM program looks like, etc. But each one, you can see I have some more notes over here, and but essentially Purdue, Cornell, Columbia, Duke. Duke was very well known for, but again, Purdue is also there. Dartmouth is there. Stanford is there. Northeastern has their own MEM program. John Hopkins, San Jose State, NC State, and there are again many more universities. Which Northwestern is there. I've not put it over here, but essentially, I want to like if you want to start looking into, these are some of the universities you can start looking into MEM program. They all have a really good coursework and curriculum. Now, I'm gonna show you like what exactly you will learn in the if you choose like engineering management at Duke. Again, this is just an example, but we will do deep dive in other university program as well. So for Duke, you have to complete 31 credits, right? And 4 of them, basically 12 credits are core credits. You can see right here, right? So core credits, core courses, which means you don't have any options. You have to take these courses. 12 are elective. So these are like you can choose anything you want. And then 2 is like internships, summer internships and workshops that you can do. 1 is career design and strategy, which is something new that they started where they teach you how to do resume, interview prep and all of that, which is really cool. Okay. And again, you can see in here, these are the 4 core courses. So what did I say? You will learn marketing. This is interesting. You will also learn business, law, intellectual property, entrepreneurship, right? So this is business strategy. Again, if we go back to our thing where we said marketing, business management, right? So all of this is what you're going to learn in the core courses. Let's go back. Finance in high-tech industry and management of high-tech industry. Again, this is very focused on tech industry, but you will have, and I've made several videos where I've gone deep dive into Duke, so you can go and watch this video. It's called Life of an Indian Student at Duke University. So go and watch it with Shreya. It's very, very in-depth. Okay, now electives. Look at the options of elective, right? Again, each university have similar programs. So I'm not focusing just on Duke. I just want to give you an understanding of what will MEM teach you. And you can start to visualize like, oh, like, you know, I want to go into project management. I want to get into operations management, supply chain management, software quality management, because, you know, why not? Design thinking and innovation is one of the favorite course of a lot of Duke people, because you get to work with actual companies and corporate companies, and you get to consult them on a startup project or on one of the project, etc. So decision model, this is where I was telling a lot of data courses are there using real-time data. Decision model, customer quality experience. So this is where customer success manager comes in. So there are lots and lots of options for electives. So you can choose 3 of this from here. Sorry, 4 from this. 4 you have to take this, and then rest 6 credit is your internship. Plus, you can convert it into co-op. You can do a written professor summary of a presentation on your internship, etc. or like a workshop type of thing. Now, what is it going to cost you? Okay, at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you like what is the typical profile, but what is this gonna cost you? So again, this is very, very big range, and I've had fees in each of them, like 43, you can see 68, 88, 68. So on an average, it starts with $45,000 tuition fees only to $85,000. There were some which were $100,000, but again, so 85, like this is an average, 45 to 85. Living expenses again depends on which university, because some universities only have 9 months course, 10 months courses. So if you do 10 months, then living expenses will be not more than 12,000. But if you do 21 months course or like a 2-year master's program, then you might end up paying $25,000. So it again depends on university, but it can be anywhere from 12,000 to 25,000. So the range, total range is 58,000 to 110,000. Now, let's say you're like, Yudi, this is amazing. I feel like this is meant for me, and I really want to now understand what should be my profile. So here is your profile. Okay, again, please don't think that I don't fit into this, so maybe this is not for me. I'm saying these are the common profile based on 100 plus podcasts that I've done, and I've asked them this same question again and again. So I've averaged it out. You may have the skills which you might fit, and you might still be able to get an admit. So don't be discouraged. But here is the typical profile that I've seen. Work experience 1 to 3 years. I've seen people who have 0 years of work experience. I've also seen people with 5+ years of experience. So there's a broad spectrum. Ideally, I would recommend you should have at least 2 to 4 years of experience if you're going into MEM programs. Don't go with like full on fresher. Again, like market is really bad right now. So it's really going to be, you're going to competing with a very, very like next level talent. So if you don't have any experience, you're going to struggle. I've actually made a whole video on experience. If you need experience, you come with an experience and all of it. My detailed explanation is in that video. You should go watch it. I'll also link in the description. Okay. English proficiency, Duolingo, you can have it above 128. GRE, you about 305. And another thing I want to caveat out is some universities are GRE specific. So Purdue prefers GRE. Dartmouth prefers high GPA. So again, that's why each university have different preference model as well. So GRE 305, TOEFL 100 plus, GPA 7.5. Again, it's on the base of scale of like 10, right? So 7.5 or something like that. Above 7.5 will be nice. This person should have some form of community experience, non-profit experience, something they have done to improve the community around them or society around them. Leadership experience, maybe they are like a club leader, they've participated in events, they have done a lot of events, they've went to competitions and they've done something, maybe they have their own startup, etc. And some independent projects. They have done some projects which are like not a lot of people do it. Like this is outside their curriculum that they have done. So that is the on an average profile for it. Again, this is everything that you need to know about MEM. We will deep dive a lot of this. We will deep dive into different universities and different programs. So don't feel like this is the end of it. We are going to make a lot more videos. In fact, you tell me what more questions you have about this topic in the comment sections and I'll make it. Again, WhatsApp groups are available. So if you want to be part of it, we'll put it in the description. Newsletter, I sent it 23,000 people. Everyone reads it. There's like, 70 plus open rate. So people are loving it. And again, consider getting some of my courses as well, because they will help you with a lot more. Again, so subscribe if you haven't already. Keep smiling and keep hustling. You gotta hustle every single day.